Well, life is funny and strange. With me, with most of my hobbies that I start, it always starts the same way. I watch one video on YouTube and then I just hyperfixate on that particular hobby or lifestyle or whatever it may be. And in this case, it's growing vegetables in containers. So after a few very sleepless nights due to watching a lot of YouTube videos, reading articles on the internet, asking people for their opinions based on my climate area and all that, I got everything I believe I need to get started on this journey. Or at least, I hope I do. Like a couple of greenhouses, some pots and seeds. And obviously the compost mix and the potting mix that is needed. And the seed of choices are beans, onion, carrots, and mixed lettuces. And after my research on YouTube and the internet, I really struggled to find the best ratio for the potting mix or soil mix to use to grow my vegetables. Now, the most common one that I found that kind of repeated itself is like a 40-60% of compost to premium potting mix. So that's what I roughly did here. That's no real exact measurements. I've just bung out the bags, put it in the wheelbarrow, and the adequate amount of what I believe of the compost to the premium soil mix, and mixed it all up. And I must admit, it was pretty fun being outside using my hands. Whacked on my favourite podcast and just went for it. It's therapeutic, really. And I didn't really expect it to be that enjoyable, to be honest, because I'm not one to really want to wait around and do all the prep work. I'm like my mother. I prefer the instant results without the hard work. Now, after all is said and done, I did have like a quarter bag of premium soil mix left and a little bit of compost. I can use that for top-ups and to add on if I'm gonna keep on going. Now, I believe pre-watering the soil a little bit is gonna help with planting seeds, and it has proved useful when planting the small seeds of carrots and that. Now, I'm planting broad beans right now, and as you can see, I've been reading the packets, trying to find out the correct spacing. I hope I got the correct spacing, because I can't judge measurement for the life of me. So, yes, I was also surprised at how big the seeds for the broad beans were. Now, I'm assuming that's just old peas or whatever's inside of a broad bean. Now, I believe I am planting the onions. Yes, onions. Onions was the second one I did. It had a little bit more spacing than the carrot. So, yes. And with every single plant that I've potted up, I've obviously made labels for. So the first one was broad beans, second one was onion, this one has to be carrot and all that, and the last one I planted was the mixed lettuce. A lot of you may be asking, why am I doing this in my front yard and not the back? Well, to put it simply, I got 2 dogs back there and they love munching down on grass and digging up the plants and all that. So the ideal spot at this time is at the front. And I made sure that these plants was going to get enough light. It has about 7 hours of sun, direct sun. Despite the tree and a shrub, it does have roughly 7 hours of direct sunshine. Now, I originally did get 2 mini greenhouses, but I've only ended up using the one because all 4 can fit in the one, and I'm bad at judging measurements. But in the end, it won't get to waste. If I end up growing my garden, I can still use that secondary greenhouse for something else, like seed raising and all that stuff. I hope I can stick with it, and hopefully it all works out for me, and I'm looking forward to eating my own fresh produce. Now, if you have any tips, tricks or advice, please send them my way. It will be greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully my journey into gardens comes up to something. Toodle-oodle.